on another Miami Heat NBA adventure. Ojan, Goran Dragic making this the 9th different starting lineup for Miami, and it starts well for Goran Dragic. Put him at 4,000 career NBA assists. Dragic making his 512th career start as Wayne Ellington triples. Double team on Blake goes away. 5 on the shot clock for Plumlee. Oh, Mason Plumlee with a jump hook over the outstretched arm of Payne.
He's going to be picking up the intensity on the defensive end, too. He gave up 120 points in that last game. They got to do better.
Plumlee with a tip in. DeLon Wright, younger brother of former Heat swingman Darrell Wright. Jeremy Grant, and he draws a foul on Okpala. That'll be the 2nd foul. And the Pistons leading it 9-2 early. Wayne Ellington. Oh, Plumlee wide open. It is now an 11-0 run for the Pistons. So it's 12 straight points for the Pistons. Ellington for 3. And the rebound of Dragic. Mo Harkless is in the game for Miami for the first time tonight. Dragic driving through and finishing. 7:40 to go in this first quarter. The Pistons have made 5 of their first 7 shots. That's Grant for 3, and he rings it up. 34 triples this year for the former Syracuse star.
Seem to be getting better, more comfortable with each other. That bench has given them a huge lift. Miami really working on their spacing to reduce turnovers. They've been able to get some good shots. Nothing going, though. There's a nice driving kick action. Who's initiating the offense, too? Having Dragic handle the ball most of the time. It's worked in terms of no turnovers, but they're just not converting shots.
With DeLon Wright. Second 10-point lead of the quarter for Detroit. Dragic on the spin. That's a tough one. That's a good one. Goran Dragic, the 34-year-old in his 13th NBA season, making his first start of the year.
A lot of height there, but with the fade, he didn't have to worry about Jeremy Grant's shot blocking ability.
Plumlee to the basket. 8 already for Mason Plumlee.
That's serious.
A strong slam there, huh?
Oh, my goodness.
Pistons have the ball back. Oh, been a very shaky start for the Heat. Griffin bombs away from 3. Well, Blake Griffin, the Heat are 1 out of 6 from downtown. Meanwhile, the Pistons have hit 7 straight shots. Name your tune for Detroit. Ellington triples. Wayne Ellington had 42%. Their only game over 50% shooting was Saturday against Miami. They've made 10 of their first 12 shots in this perplexing beginning in the arena, and another triple for Wayne Ellington. So Blake Griffin is on the bench with 2 fouls. Okpala picked up 2 quick fouls for Miami. There's Rose. He was wide open from 3, and a flush from Jeremy Grant.
Yeah, he went to that 2-3 zone and didn't work.
Achu on the follow after the initial block. Precious.
He can match the energy of this guy, Isaiah Stewart.
2 rookies guarding each other. 2 of the best rookie rebounders in the league, and that's one of the best players in the league right now, Jeremy Grant. None a part of multiple state championship teams while at Simeon, as Kendrick dropped in the runner. With the Heat trailing by 17. Just under 3 to play in the first. Dragic throws on the brakes, then flips in the reverse.
What awareness right there. Up between 2 different Piston defenders.
Out of the Dragon without Jimmy Butler. Kendrick Nunn gets a great screen from Achua, sets up Gabe Vincent. Kaboom! Gabe Vincent, 11th triple of the season. Dumbuya defending Achua. Precious banks it up and scores.
Nice move, up and under, takes his time inside. Dumbuya and being able to finish off the backboard.
Derrick Rose able to finish the same way, the 32-year-old Rose. And there's Stewart with a rebound. He goes after everyone. The rookie out of the University of Washington. Rose flipping it up and in. Derrick Rose fully recovered.
They're really a factor. You got to match their energy and intensity, this unit coming off the bench.
Duncan Robinson just back into the game with Bam. They hook up. Bam with the crusher. And then the Pistons on Saturday shot 51%. A steal by Iguodala. Took it away from Bay. The trailer, Robinson for 3. Kaboom. Duncan Robinson, 2nd triple tonight.
Very active, has long arms. Here's another turnover.
Through the hands of Jackson. Nunn fires ahead for Vincent. Runs right to the 3-point line. Bam, dribble handoff. Robinson. Yes. Duncan Robinson, 2 in a row.
He's got beautiful form, but it's also how quick he gets it off.
Now, since the 2:18 mark of the first quarter, Miami's on a 17-4 run. That's a pretty dry finish. Bam keeps it. Now hands to Robinson. Duncan for Bam. Well set up. Robinson with a gorgeous feed. Second dunk tonight for Bam.
Heat staying in that 2-3, trying to match up and communicate. Keep the Pistons out of the paint with a hand in their face.
Derrick Rose buries a three ball. Gabe Vincent. That's Kendrick for three. Got it. Kendrick Nunn. Nice to see him splash one home. They had to didn't have to rearrange much, just what time the bus leaves the hotel. So both coaches said their teams took the game change time in stride. Josh Jackson drops in a tray.
Shoot the basketball.
Kendrick came up short. Here comes Derrick Rose with a head of steam. Josh Jackson finishing. Josh Jackson, 7 lightning quick points.
Coming up, let's get back to live action. Here's John and Aaron.
Thank you, Jax. Good stuff. We'll see you at half as Bam launches and buries a 15-foot rainbow jumper, 8 points. Pistons shooting lights out, 68% in the first half. They scored 36 points in the first quarter. Josh Jackson finishes and draws the foul. Boy, Jackson reluctant to shoot the ball from the inside. A missed shot for the Pistons by Svi Mihailuk. Kendrick Nunn finishing. Oh, the left-hander able to score in deep. Nunn with 7 points off the Heat bench. Nice bounce pass from Bam. Nunn against Plumlee. Brings him out to the three-point line. Kaboom! Kendrick Nunn. Iguodala and Vincent leave the lineup. Goran Dragic and Precious Achiuwa check back in. Harkless is in as well. Dragic missing the... Oh, it popped in. Dragic got a shooter's roll. 8 points for the Dragon. Dragic driving past Ellington. Good ball movement. Duncan's open. Kaboom. Predictable result.
That's just great ball movement. Dragic with the initial attack, the kick and spray to the corner, and then finding Duncan.
Plumlee with a chance at a three-point play. Mason Plumlee has 11 points and 6 rebounds, 4 on the offensive board. Dragic, oh, the Red Sea open for him. Goran Dragic, he's in double figures now with 10 points. So everything's starting to steady off for Miami. He's playing better as the game gets older. Dragic for Achiuwa. Oh, another hookup between those two. Precious Achiuwa now with 6 points.
He makes those high percentage shots around the basket.
Precious to the bench. Bam back into the game. Dragic paints a pretty picture, doesn't he? 6 points in the first quarter. 6 more here in the second. Good help by Dragic. Here's Rose. Outside, it's Grant for the three. That's good. Inside-out basketball for the Pistons.
I thought the competitive edge really went to Detroit in that first quarter, and Miami were on their heels.
Bam goes right at Plumlee, gets the score and draws the foul. 10 points for Bam, second foul for Plumlee. Harkless, the 9-year pro at St. John's University in Jamaica, New York. That's why he's in the game for his defense. He almost caused the turnover. He and Olynyk both went down. Ellington, step back three. Oh, what a shot by Wayne Ellington. Harkless has been a factor defensively. Into Olynyk for the quick jump hook. Kelly's first score. Boy, I like the effect Harkless has had on the Heat here in this third quarter. 1 of 3, all from 3. Just 3 points in his 21 minutes. Robinson. Kaboom. The net barely moves. Miami right now 3-3 on the home court this year. Dragic, tough one over Blake Griffin. 16 points for Dragic. John, in the old days, he would look to take a player like Robinson into the paint. He's just camped out on that three-point line.
Very pedestrian, doesn't want to be the threat. Jeremy Grant.
Harkless kept it alive for Bam to bring down. Dragic from deep. Kaboom. Goran Dragic. He's got 19 points now.
Then stepping right into a triple on the possession right after. Without Goran right now, this team would be reeling offensively. He's done such a good job scoring and setting up others.
Oh, that's a nice move by Grant.
Got a couple of texts from Goran with some added information about the greatness of Dr. King. We celebrated all today. John and Eric, back to you.
Thank you, Jax. Bam Adebayo setting up Kelly Olynyk. Bam Adebayo been more active in the second half. Olynyk from deep. Got it. Kelly Olynyk. Scoreless in the first half.
And backdoor cut for a lob situation.
Here's Nunn. Driving on Rose and finishing. looks more familiar, doesn't he, tonight? Kendrick Nunn getting minutes and getting warmed up. Still time, 8 on the shot clock as Bam maneuvers. Hands to Kendrick and gets it back. 3 to shoot.
Gotta go.
Gets it off, knocks it down at the end of the possession. Oh, by the way, John, did you keep track of your dunks in your playing career?
Not a whole lot. No, I didn't.
Jeremy Grant goes bottoms up. Grant, 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he plays that way with just incredible force. The way he rebounds the ball, shot blocking threat inside, just like old Big Ben Wallace.
Nice move by Precious Achiuwa, set up on the Kendrick Nunn assist. He'd have matched their largest lead. Second time in the quarter, they're up by 7. Biggest lead for the Heat in the last 3 games. Jackson rips the cords from 3. Kendrick, got it.
Yeah.
Kendrick Nunn with an 18-footer. Dragic had it poked away. Harkless recovers it. Nunn using the Bam screen, the launch, and buried. 6 points in the quarter, 16 points on the night for Kendrick Nunn.
Really looking sharp there, catching and shooting and off the dribble in particular.
Rose on the pullback jumper. That's good. Derrick Rose. He's got 15 points tonight. Step on Rose. Out to Harkless. Lets it fly. Got it. A triple for Mo Harkless. His first score of the game. Just his second triple of the season. Heat looking to end the 3-game losing streak. Looking for their 5th win of the season. Bam. Yes. Book that for Bam Adebayo. Heat shooting 57%. Bam step back. Got it. Rattled it down. 4 points in a row for Bam. Well, the Heat have scored 9 unanswered points to open up a 12-point lead. And Derrick Rose off balance, but right on target. 17 points for Rose.
But not consistently, and he can't move at all anymore, so he's got to develop something else to be a factor out there.
Ellington splashes in another triple. 18 points for the man with a golden arm. 4 on the shot clock for the Pistons. A high look. Plumlee banging it down. First score of the second half for Mason Plumlee. At least 20 points. He's their leading man this year, John, at just about 25 points a game. Oh, that's a nice find. Kelly Olynyk, all 9 of his points in the second half, and Iguodala with a gorgeous entry feed.
You know, after losing by 20 and 2 nights ago, same team make the adjustments, and so much of this is going to come down to bringing energy, but also being able to compete.
A 4-point chance for Ellington. He buried the 3. He drew the foul. Duncan. Bouncing. Iguodala rejected by Griffin. And it's a goaltend. By the way, the Heat said they were doing a better job on the glass in the second half. Has 17-6 on the glass for Miami. Bottoms up for Kendrick Nunn. Season high 18 points.
Up after he turned the corner, got to the left-hand dribble. Defense allowed him some room, and that's the decision there to pull up.
Oh, nice pass by Griffin. The flush for Plumlee, who now has 15 points. It's cropping up at a bad time. Plumlee misses on the Grant lob, and here comes Kendrick. Robinson in transition. Kaboom. Lethal. Absolutely lethal. Miami has a 7-point lead, just under 5 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Pull up a chair, enjoy the finish with us here on Fox Sports Sun. Derrick Rose on the move, rattles down another one. 2 on the shot clock. Bam, book it. Bam Adebayo, 6 of his 21 points here in the fourth quarter. Bam has his 5th double-double of the season. Derrick Rose. This is Grant. Jeremy Grant, 25 points. He had 24 Saturday here in Miami. Grant from downtown. Griffin puts it in. Blake Griffin caught the air ball. That's his first field goal since his triple in the first quarter. Dragic has it knocked away. The 8th turnover of the fourth quarter on the Heat. Their 18th of the game. Ellington buries a 3. And we got another late game adventure. It's a 5-point lead with 1:10 left.
Here's the matchup here. They switch.
Bam on Grant. 6 on the shot clock. Grant gets all the way to the cup and able to finish.
That's a big-time move. Bam on him, who's arguably the Heat's best defender.
Bam has Miami's last 7 points. We're under a minute left. Heat with a 3-point lead. There's Dragic. Banks it in. Oh, the bank evidently still open here on a Monday night. Dragic with a huge bucket.